Hello, everyone. There was, in fact, nothing happening for that first couple seconds. Centuri is here with more Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. Now, I had to take a few seconds because I realized I left a light on that I wanted to turn off. Not that you saw. Hey, cool. We're actually getting the splash screens this time. So, I have indeed, since the last recording session, watched the first. It is Shadow of the Erdtree, by the way. I just saw it in the lower right corner. I know I was questioning that last time. So I have since the previous session watched the first episode of Playframe playing this game. I legitimately thought that they wouldn't be able to find anything I hadn't already found. It turns out, was wrong. There is somewhere in these woods. It may be the east that I saw. Probably not. But there is an NPC fight with a unique weapon drop that I'm going to want to do. However, before I do that, somehow I just never found it. But before I do that, I want to go back to that area where I found that bear, that rune bear boss. I kind of want to make this a lightning weapon right now, if I'm being frank about it. Oh yeah, my big fingy. I'll keep big fingy on for now. What I'm looking for, and I know I didn't find anything last time I was here that would do this, but I really want to weigh down. Get back on my horse. Get back on that high horse. Okay. Like, I can clearly see a tunnel underneath, so this clearly connects somewhere underneath. Ugh, what time of day is it? Late day, so it's approaching night, so that's part of why it's so dark, I imagine. Sorry, the microphone was kind of awkwardly positioned. This gouge out area is not entirely unsuspicious. Weird way of phrasing it, I know. Behold! Bird finger. Okay. So, I can't get a whole lot of clues looking down that direction. I can't tell if what I'm seeing there in the lower right corner, which is almost certainly impossible to see through various levels of decreased quality that comes from being recorded and then uploaded to YouTube. But it looks like there is potentially an opening there. That's Bonnie Village. I doubt there's a tunnel all the way from there to there. Maybe I should go over there and try looking. I'll give a clearer picture than that angle. So the thing that's obvious is that there's a passage that goes through there. Yeah, I want to go over there so I can look at this side. I'm gonna say I doubt that took this bear out. I like that weapon by... Oh, I'm fighting Mesmer army. Having a random lightning weapon on is probably superior. It's sacred. I could make this lightning rather than holy. But I got these axes. Talking with a friend, he was like, there are so many recipe books in this game. And I'm like, I can tell because each one only has like a thing that you can make with it. There has to be a ton. Here's where I found that clue. A very helpful clue. Interesting. Yes, I dare say. Nothing's behind me, right? Okay. I want to pull out the telescope. Yes, there is indeed a passage. Very good, very good. So there's a passage underneath there. So either that connects to Bonnie Village, or there's something in the Morth Ruins area that leads over to it, which also seems way more probable. Okay. We're going to explore the Morth Ruins more. First, I have somewhere to go from here. I have an NPC to smash upside the head. I am going to go ahead and make that Twin Blade Lightning, I think. Maybe? Wait, does that feel like a bad idea for some reason? It has inbuilt holy damage. If I make it lightning, then it's split across 3 types. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'll go ahead and make this a lightning greatsword for the moment. That way I have that as an option against Mesmer's army. There's an NPC out here somewhere. I wasn't paying the closest of attention to exactly where. It has been a hot minute since I was over here, though. Church of Consolation. I know I've been in there already. I think it is more up in these woods. Little rabbit thing. A lot of those little rabbit things around here, actually. Ah, there you are. Logre the Beast Claw. There you go. Got his Beast Claw weapon. We will take a look at that. It'd be easier to find from this menu. Weapon in the form of a carnivorous beast's vicious claws, used to perform bestial slashing attacks, uncanny to humankind. Excuse me, I just got up, so I still got a bit of stuff to move around. An imitation of the esoteric technique of the Horned Warriors. Those who carry this weapon wield it as though they have been possessed by a savage beast. And then Savage Claws. Pounce like a beast to viciously slash into the foe with left and right claws. So the thing that's notable about this is it's a Beast Claw. Yep. I wonder what Savage Claws can go on. That's an Ash of War. Okay, so my suspicion is that Morth Ruins has something hidden for me to discover. I'm going to go upgrade these Beast Claws because they seem pretty sweet from that guy's moveset anyway. And I should have the stones for it. I may not have the runes, but in liquid form or whatever. How much would these axes benefit anyway? I'll have to think about it. Somber stones are extremely rare. These are very light, so I might have enough runes for upgrading this all the way. This is why it's nice to have a bunch of stones on hand, though. Nope, I did not. It's okay. There we go. Got that up to the point of needing an ancient dragon smithing stone. I'm going to just undo the enchantment for a second. So I want to read that Ash of War individually. Yeah, there's that one. Oh, this one's really cool. Okay, that's probably under strength, right? This is going to take me a moment to identify. Here it is. Usable on Beast Class, so it can only be put on Beast Class. Yeah, so I might as well put it on here. Although I can put all sorts of other things on there, including the Lifesteal Fist. I might put this on my cases, actually. Keen would be way better if I wanted that. Woo! Kind of want it to be something that's not strength focused. Oh, a Colt would actually be very good for these. Yeah, okay. Those will be a Colt then. These are currently Thunderbolt. I might make those a extremely heavy bleeding weapon. I kind of want to get that big frost stomp on something again, but I might just upgrade another regular weapon for that at some future point. Okay. Do the Morth Ruins, I say. I definitely found some downward passages in here, but then it kind of looped back up, so... Okay, that's friggin' fun. No nothing? Dang. Okay, I get it. That's got really good range on that. Okay, that one's interesting to use. I'm not going to use it further at the moment. I think I'd rather have something a little bit more refined. And actually, let's put my lady back on. I underestimate how good blocking with weapons is, I must say. Let's test out Rotten Butterflies. I mean, yeah, that does a really good Scarlet Aeonia impression. Whoo! Well, I can't say I'm not satisfied with that. Oh, I am also out of MP. Okay, there's enough playing around. I really like Scarlet Butterflies. Absolutely satisfied with it. Happy I got it. I think that we saw that one in one of the trailers. I think. Okay, so I know that there are some amount of passageways down. Though speaking, it doesn't require anywhere near as many slots as Scarlet Ionia. Although if I do want to use Scarlet Ionia on this character, I need one more point of faith. It may be worth getting faith up one more point just for that, but maybe not. Yeah, that hole looks down on stuff. Does it actually get me anywhere? I know I had a way down there, but I don't remember it doing anything but leading back up. Okay, you continue to try over there, I guess. Because what my strong suspicion at the moment is that somewhere in these ruins is a tunnel that will lead me to where I want to go. Yes, here's the path I remember. Some light in here. I remember this. I'm going to take that off. I don't need that anymore. Did I go down this way? Yeah, okay. It just led to that item. I've got a good little chunk of time here that I can play, so that's exciting. It's about 6:18, and I need to wrap up like 9:50 or so. And by about 10, so I can take a walk with my sister. That's when she's going to want to walk. I've been spending a lot of time recently watching... Oh, more these friggin' jerks. Watching anime. Rather than playing this, and I'm wanting to change that ratio back to playing this. Whenever there's any sort of story, I tend to get really engaged and have a hard time stopping. So, at a friend's recommendation, I was watching Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy, which I very thoroughly enjoyed. People said there's going to be a third season of that, which is exciting. Anyway. Tunnel's heading off towards Bonnie Village. I needed to curve... Wait, is this how I got into Bonnie Village? Oh. Yes, this is how I got to the well that I climbed out of. I see. I knew I came out of that well, but I didn't remember that was how. This does not help me. Don't recall seeing another path. I guess I should check. Nope. Just this guy who I one-shot. Huh. Let's check north of Morth, just to see if there's anything near the water there that I saw. I sincerely believe there to be a tunnel from somewhere in the general area. Dang, that did some damage. I'll take a smithing 5. Hello, angry boys. Nope, that's just a cliff edge. Why am I getting a summon thing here? Oh. Well, I've been looking for this forever, but I found it now. Apparently, I was seeing in the comment section, the skidoo thing it just is like Old English for shadow, so and it's pronounced more like skado, skado tree, or like sounding more like it's saying shadow. I want fire. Good rune. Excuse me. I just remembered I have a fire weapon. I find these flowers a little hard to read. I feel a bit silly for not having found this tunnel until now, but can't be helped. Moog says hello. This will do a good job of taking care of their protective magics. Heal from afar. That sounds like a neat incant. Greatly heals HP for distant allies the spell reaches. 45 FP. This one is 55, so it's on the same FP requirements as Great Heal. An Erdtree incantation discovered in the realm of shadow. Fires a projectile toward distant allies that greatly restores HP on contact. Even when far beyond, far out of sight, the Erdtree will surely give us its blessing. And string. Okay. Yep, I'm seeing it. There's an exit over there. There's a good few number of blessed bone shards in the area, it seems like. I'm gonna grab Fire Serpent. I don't know if there's other Mesmer things besides this and the incant you can get from his soul. Ugh. Dang birds are certainly annoying. Yep. Have this. Oh, that was nearly lethal. Nice. How many? 2. I do have 3 of those. So I should actually check for that upgrade soon. I'm glad to finally be down here. I've been wanting to get down here for ages. I don't know if this is anything more than a area I pass through. That's an awful lot of those. Did that guy's attack do a ton of poison damage to me? It might have. Item here. Is it another piece of the armor set? It is. That's cool. Yeah, I'm not seeing a site of grace down here. Might be one a bit deeper on. Oh, hey. Good to find another forager brood. I'll look at that cookbook with interest later. I'm pretty satisfied with this spell. Yeah, you know what? Ancient Death Rancor, you're pretty satisfactory. The regular one was a little underwhelming, but that one does good work. 5 3s, excellent. Well, I am very happy that my investigation has borne fruit, and I've finally figured out how to get to this danged place that I've been wanting to get to the past half a dozen episodes at least, it feels like. I found a lot of other stuff in the meantime, but... Rao Base. Ah, yes, of course. That would make sense that that's what this is called. Okay, we got a broad spot to explore, but my number one priority is getting that map fragment. Maybe I should give this some time. Really? Actually, what does it say? Oh, I need 4 for that. Sniping Golem. Yeah, these guys take massive critical damage. Oh, still alive, are you? No, I guess so. Good bit, too. Well, that was just rude. Okay. I'll take Smithing 6. Way more than I'm interested in a Golem Halberd. Pretty sure this character could not hope to wield a Golem Halberd. Pretty sure that's way too much strength. I could have gotten here a long, long time ago. North of Morth Village. The tunnel that leads here. I wonder if there's any more perfume bottles. Ah, at long last, a completed map. Oh, that feels so good to have. Huh. I wonder what this is. Okay. I probably want to explore north of here, which I already knew. Okay. It's just wild being able to finally look at this map, so I'm just kind of sitting here for a moment. This is where I had that boss fight. I don't know why I still have this here. Maybe for positioning reasons. Yeah, it feels absolutely wild to be able to actually see this on the map finally. Okay, so there's something that I want to do before I go any further. Just look at the map description. Map of the ancient Rao ruins. These giant ruins are flooded, overgrown, and split into two by a chasm. To the southwest is the Church of the Bud, overlooking the Tower of Shadow. Yes, yes indeed. I have, in fact, been there. Okay, let's go into town. Templetown ruins. I think I do have a recipe that uses dew gems. It just uses other more... Oh yeah, that reminds me. I did get a new cookbook. Opaline pickled liver. Ah, a record of crafting techniques left by the non-human forager brood. Interesting that I can summon here. Yeah, it uses a pearlescent and a scorpion liver and some rata fruit. Temporarily grants large boost to non-physical damage negation. I can make the fire one. The effects of Forager Brood's pickled delights are enhanced by the fermentation or rotting of the ingredients. Though this results in a pungent odor, some come to find the aroma irresistible. Oh. You are a big boy. Kind of. Oh, that is so much better on a twin blade. My goodness. Interesting. There's a message here, though. I'll be damned if there isn't a way past the wall. Yeah, I mean, that's a dev message to make you know that there is a way past the wall. I don't know why people use that language. But it's just a common colloquialism. Okay. Coming up here to see if there's anything up on this roof. There is a bird. Be safe to find a way past this wall, eh? I wonder, though, if there is a way past this wall. This looks like a similar structure to the one that I found in the basin area. Sheesh, that really wants to be on a twin blade. I think it said it might have been, there might have been another damage type that is also, or another weapon type that's also good on. Also, the sun came out, which is very nice. Oh. A little hole in the base. Okay, well, there was indeed a way past the wall. Hello, so congratulations. The person who wrote that message is not damned. Ah, maybe their salvation was inside, so they would be damned if they couldn't find a way inside, because that's where they would... That dog was way too tanky. Also, I don't trust a guy with a basket on his back. They tend to throw rocks, which is, I've been told, quite rude. East blood. Interesting. This is where I would look down on that message. I was saying that there's a way past this wall. Somber 3. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, I'm happy for most loot, though a lot of things I won't necessarily be using. You are a special guy. Silverhorn, tender, rotted fruit, and red flesh mushroom. Okay, that was just a lot of loot and not special loot. Still not entirely sure why I can summon here. I've not seen anything worthy of wanting to summon. But wait, did I drop down too low for that? Let's go back up there. I wanted to get that item that was inside, and I just assumed dropping off there would get me to it, but it didn't seem so. Yeah, slightly higher. Oh, yeah, that was very much so worth locating. I can use that. Get stronger. Will make it easier to go up that friggin' shadow tower. I'm just very satisfied to finally have the whole map, you know? Arrows? Oh, that's suspicious over there. Definitely seen a lot of this in the distance, but good to finally be here. Allow me to come to you. You. You're not really allowing me to come to you. Okay. 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 I see how it is. That's why I drank my flask. Where am I? That's right. I hadn't found a site of grace in here. Where am I? North of it. Okay. I'm gonna grab my finger. Unfortunately, that little crack probably won't help me get inside that other one, but because there'd have to be that same little crack on the other one, and I did go thoroughly around it and didn't see it. So. No, this is what I wanted. Big fingy time. Want to be able to stagger that night. Get my mesmer soldiers in here while I'm at it. Hi, yes. Oh, sorry, I missed. There we go. That's that problem dealt with. I do like the big finger. Let's see, say give him the finger. That's kind of funny. Oh. Well, there might be something down there. Yeah. That just looks like a wall. Well, that's a way down at any rate. Two-handed sword talisman. What does this do? Enhances attacks with two-handed weapons. A talisman depicting a warrior two-handing a sword enhances attacks with two-handed weapons. The horned warriors were fitting figureheads for the military might of the tower they kept watch over, their deft attacks slashing through any and all foes. Interesting. So that makes two-handing even more powerful? I feel like that needed a buff. If anything, one-handing needed a buff, but hey, what do I know? Still cool. Still glad to have it. Definitely feel like I'm missing stuff here, though. Yeah, I'm looking out over towards the abandoned alien village and stuff that way. Doesn't really look like there's anything around this sort of backside area. I don't know, they found some random blob. Would appear. This way is where I wanted to go. No. That was just rude. Ah, excellent. Next time I did it a grace, I will have 2 things to upgrade instead of 1. Yeah, that's that village. I'm surprised I haven't found a grace out here, actually. I would have expected one. I'm going to sweep the area a little bit more. Around the periphery. Perimeter? Something like that. Okay, that is not what we would call especially helpful. Ah, there is a grace over here. Oh. Okay. This is towards the north side, so that leads up. Okay. We'll go look up into that area and then go look up into that direction, I think. It leads back down to the mist area. It might be worth checking to see if there's a way up over there first. Regardless, let's go ahead and rest. And I can apply both of these blessings. Still says I can do more. 5 for that. Wow. That probably caps out at 10 if I had to guess then. Do I want to change anything with my magic? I think I'm pretty happy with it right now, actually. Maybe there's a path up from over here somewhere. Kind of looks like it. Okay. The answer in short is yes, but not yet. So it's time to go on a hunt for a sealing rock. The hunt is over. Excellent. Quite happy to have found a way up here. I knew I would, but nevertheless, I am happy. I imagine there's a precious little up here besides this mausoleum. I will kind of scan the area first. But I don't expect to find even a site of grace up here. There might be a useful item. There was that one consumable or reusable item that spouts flames that I found near the other one, so it's not impossible for there to be something useful up here, but Wow, it's cool looking out over that plain. I still need to find a way of dealing with those guys, and I have not yet. Oh! There is something here, though. There's an artist. Okay. Excellent. This is where one of the paintings was. Spiral tree seal. I'm not going to use it over this one, obviously, but this sacred seal of soiled amber engraved with a spiral tree design and sacred seal enhances spiral incantations. The majesty of the White Tower, stretching to reach the gods, even inspired a secret faith in the invaders, the people of the Erdtree. Interesting. That makes sense. I don't really have a use for that on this character, but I'm glad it excuse me, I'm glad it exists. That was a potent one. Pardon me for that. I wish it would stop. Alas, it has not. Okay, I don't really expect to find anything else out here. Hang on. Just had a thought. That's 5, and that's 2. So I'm missing at least 3. Number, not ID. The Forger Brood hide very well, though. I've run into 2 of them, and maybe a third that was like all shriveled up and anxious or whatever. Sleep, possibly? I'm not sure what to do about that one. Okay, well, time to figure out what I'm in for. Is this the one down here, the southern one? Yeah. Southern, western, northern. So there should be an eastern one somewhere that I have not yet found, actually. So that's... Well, that's not necessarily true. That's only true if they're completing the pattern, which they may not be. Okay. I feel fairly confident about Big Finger's ability to deal with... Oh, Red Bear. This guy probably has another Beast Claw weapon. This Ash of War is hilariously good against NPCs. Well, I'm just bullying this poor guy. Well, Red Bear, you fought valiantly. I guess, but that didn't go well for you. Red Bear's claws, so that's a weapon. Bang helm, iron rivet armor, gauntlets, and greaves. Okay, what's this helmet? Bang helm. Helmet of Red Bear, whose name is lost to madness. The cheek guards are shaped after lion fangs. Perhaps his fascination with the untamed strength of the wild stemmed from his past as a Redmane. Huh. I think I like the... What does this one look like? Yeah. I think I like the thing I have been using, but that's a pretty good one. Chest armor of Red Bear, whose name is lost to madness. A vest reinforced with iron rivets. After killing the great red bear in a blood-soaked bout, he became fascinated by the untainted glory of its naked strength. I wish to be a bear, no more and no less. I see. Yep, that sure is armor. I want this dancer dress back on. I've got a couple. Oh, perfumer gloves, yeah. Metal bracer of the Rana dancers, enhanced bout of dancing attacks, designed to protect with sword-wielding hand. Gauntlets of red bear. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. Nervous Greaves. Yep. These Night Greaves that I got from the Round Table Hold. Perfumer Strong. Oh yeah, Gravebird Anklets. One of a set of armor pieces cast an image of the Gravebird. Gravebirds are ancient golems, created to guard the spirit graves, built where all manner of death ultimately drift. And the dancer's trousers. Long black trousers worn underneath the deep crimson dress of the Rana dancers. Enhances the power of dancing attacks. Yeah, they all stack together to enhance those, don't they? Okay, and then I got the bear claw weapon, which should be just past here. Red bear hunt. So this is a unique weapon, it would seem. I'm not going to use this on this character. It requires 20 strength. Claw of a great red bear wielded without modification by Red Bear, whose name is lost to madness. After killing the great red bear in a blood-soaked bout, he became fascinated by the untainted glory of its naked strength. I wish to be a bear, no more, no less. Red bear hunt. Slaughters prey with sharp claws and a great swipe of the arm. The attack creates a vacuum which deals continuous damage. Repeated inputs allow for up to 2 follow-up attacks. Well, that'll be really cool on some other character that has strength. This character does not have much strength. Has enough strength to be able to wield Giant Finger, though. But not much more. Okay, I wanted to go north. Wow, I'm just sort of basking in the finished map. Realm of Shadow is quite large, y'all. Quite large indeed. It just feels good to have this map done. Okay. Let's go this way. I'm going to swap this out for... let's go with Mesmer's Spear, actually, for the time being. Okay. I kind of want to... Yeah, but it's almost 60 grand, so I just need to protect my runes for getting a level. I'm not sure what I want to get a level in, either. A lot of these. Actual Kindred of Rot. Hello? Okay. Wait, Spirit Spring over here too? What's up here? Is this for this chest? 2 beast horns. That feels quite meager. Why is... Oh. Is this the actual treasure? 2 smithing stone 7s? That's not nothing. Like you could get over to there, but I don't see what that point would be. Dead end. Did I miss something? No? I scratch my head and why? Why does... Okay, either I'm missing something or this is like extremely minor loot for the whole Spirit Spring area. I mean, it's not nothing, don't get me wrong, but works nicely on a horse. Okay, where does this go? I don't trust these guys. Or... no, that's just a grave slightly poking out of the rock. Okay, and then just goes back around over this way. Sure, I guess, why not? Yeah, and then that's up here. Okay. Go back. I might as well. Weird little side path, but I have no particular issue with it. Neat little side path. Doesn't... That's just some rata fruit. Deathbird. Oh yeah? Your turn. Nice. Oh, I aggroed far more than I would have liked. I did beautiful damage. Get my milady out here. There we go. Wonder if these guys drop rot versions of the glaive or something. I fought a few of them before. Yeah, see, I just got a flask refill. I wish that applied to the Flask of Wondrous Physic as well. You know, space is not good for their particular incant. That was a backstab? Wild. Okay, I'm still heading north, which is the general direction I want to be going. That makes sense. That's the tunnel back. I'm going to try going the other way. Like up this way. No, this is a different tunnel. Antiquities Scholars Cookbook 1 and 3 Fire Spirit Stones. Okay. Let's look at these Fire Spirit Stones. That sounds like a consumable. It is not proven to be a consumable. I got 2 of these. Finding more will not be trivial. What? Excuse me. It's got all sorts of things going on today. Okay. Yeah, okay. It makes fire sprite stones. A record of crafting techniques left by the Hornsent academics who studied the ancient ruins of Rao. Details techniques for working with sprites thought lost to antiquity. Rather than knowledge to craft the following. Okay, so apparently I just did not see them. What was this again? Temporarily boost physical attack power and arcane. And blood loss occurs nearby for the attacks. For the boost attack power. Yeah, okay, that stuff is unpleasant sounding. I should try these to see what these do. Maybe I already have fire sprite stones, and that's why I didn't get a thing for them. Oh yes, they're right here. Inhabited by a fire sprite. You can craft it. Reduce fire sprite that bounces along the ground. Yes, okay. The reason why I did not have a new item icon is because it was not a new item. It's just been so long since I got it that I forgot. Oh, one of these guys. I don't really feel good about fighting that guy without a flask to protect me. Ash of War. The poison flower blooms twice? Okay, well, I'm going to have to check that out. That sounds deeply cool. It has very directional sound to let me find that thing. I don't know how you're supposed to find those if you cannot hear. Incidentally. How close am I to a level? I have enough for a level. Okay. It answers that question rather effectively. Here we are. Usable on all melee armaments. Grants affinities and skills to an armament. Dash of War grants an armament the poison affinity in the following skill. The poison flower blooms twice. Conjures stingers of scarlet rot from below to stab the enemy. Landing a follow-up attack on a foe already inflicted with poison or rot deals massive damage in one fell swoop. Interesting. Yeah, I really like that for its ability to pierce through stuff. Um, let's try it on that. See what I think of it. Do I want to spec more in Faith and Int? More Mind is not bad. More Arcane would generally be a bit more damage, so would more Dex. This character's not going to get more Strength. I don't really care about getting more HP. I feel like my HP amount keeps me from getting one shot. And the amount, generally speaking, and the amount... yeah, that does buff stuff. I don't feel like I really need to get more Faith in Int. I guess there was some benefit to getting Ints up to 36, was there not? Or maybe that was Faith. Probably both of them. Or more Dexterity would also increase weapon damage. And spellcasting speed. Let's work on getting Dex up a little bit higher still, maybe. Yeah, I feel like my FP amount is satisfactory at present. Let's actually go ahead and work on getting Arcane up to 60. I like that plan. Okay, let's go fight this guy to see what he might drop. Actually, where did I put that? Stinger, it's over here. What is this animation like? So I think if it hits, it gets a follow-up attack. Well, that worked pretty well. I don't know how much that's the new Ash of War is doing, however. I see these little graves popping out, and it makes me wonder if it's something notable, and then it ends up not being something notable. Just fine. Ah, that's a rune bear. I beg your pardon? There are times when riding on Torrent seems like a bad idea, and it's when it's faced with giant flying scorpions that really becomes apparent. How long do those projectiles last? Heh. Well, they're easily knocked out of the air. This feels like a job for stones. It is absolutely a job for stones. These could be fun to play with. I just wanted to make a few more crystal darts. I don't have a reason to have that on there, seeing as I'm out at the moment. I could use these, but I kind of want to try my Call of Tibia at some point in time as well. There's a lot of little spots to look at up here, I'm realizing. This is probably another larval tier, yeah. So, oh. Yeah, okay. Ow. Oh, that's a nice one. That's excellent. What is that? Horn-strewn excrement. Okay, well, it's a new crafting item. Ow. Now's the wrong time to try to use that Ash of War, that's for sure. Oh, we've got some Scarlet Rot going on now. Hi, I'm just going to drink right in front of your face. Yeah, that was the shockwave that I was talking about with that other guy. Nice, got him. Okay. Roar of Rugalia. Well, that sounds like a new incantation, doesn't it? Yes. Yes, indeed. Handles Great Red Bear to emit a Furious Roar. Only 14 faith, so that makes it actually quite easy to use. It'd be good for people using... Yeah, beasts. Bestial stuff that does, like, the strength seal and stuff. An incantation of what is jokingly called the Bear Communion channels the power of Rugalia, the Great Red Bear, transform oneself into a Great Red Bear, and emit a mighty roar. Charging increases potency. An incantation that is more akin to the divine invocation of the Horn Scent than it is to the Dragon Communion. Only through desperate battle with the feral wild can one discover a god unique to oneself. Cool. That's something that I'm excited to have gotten. I could stand some flask refill. Leather headband, gloried attire, leather arm wraps, leather leg wraps. Headband worn by Highland warriors made of woven leather. The white favor represents their home settlement. Highland warriors are known to be hunters of bears. To them, there's no act more glorious than subjugation of a savage beast. Highland attire, gloried attire. This garment is made from fabrics with a blue and red pattern. Red pattern fabrics were allowed only to those who hunted bears, the greatest and most glorious of the Highlanders. I think the rest is actually just duplicate. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. Oh. That's not what I'd consider ideal. Well, that wasn't much damage, thankfully. And rot. There we are. That was not what I wanted to do. Yeah, nope. Mashing the shoulder buttons to greatly decrease the damage I took there. I have rocks. Yeah, you can roar at me. Look, I'm pretty sure staring at each other favors me. AI broke or something? I think it has like 25,000 HP. Well, I'll take the flask refill. I am now disoriented. Ah, yes. I think that spot over here is what I was looking for. I do not feel a strong need to kill that one. Of course, you never know what sort of drops might be linked to doing so, but nevertheless, Oh, it woke up. Yeah, I could tell. Did not mash my buttons as well there. Okay. I'm a little done fighting those things. Let me read what this says. Conjures stinkers of scarlet rot from below to stab the enemy, landing a follow-up attack on a foe already inflicted with poison or rot. Deals massive damage on a fell swoop. So that sounds like it's a variant on the moth thing. Oh, right. I forgot that I got horn poop. I don't know why this game has so many different forms of excrement, but here we are. I don't know why I'm looking for it in somewhere other than crafting materials. Found underfoot in places like forests where beasts dwell. Excrement of a large carnivorous beast containing fragments of horns. It is said that the deadliest of the horned predators enjoy the sport of hunting and devouring other horned creatures. All right. More bears, you say? It feels like they went, oh, so we heard you don't like rune bears. How's about an area entirely populated by them? As the primary enemy. Okay, I see how this is. You won't take no for an answer, will you, bear? Okay, maybe you will. I do not know where I am at this moment. Okay, I am right near that grace. Good. I would like to spend my almost 250,000 runes on a level. I'm fairly satisfied with my exploration of Runebear Woods. However, I would like to figure out what's going on over here. Okay, I need almost exactly 26... 10,000. I don't know how to say that. 260,000. So I need not quite 12k more. Yes. And then one of these. That should do me. That should do me nicely. Let's keep pumping that arcane. Each level makes me more durable because it helps my defenses, incidentally. Okay, so I'm looking at something up there. What's obvious to me is that I'm not investigating that from down here. That's something that I'd get to from all the way up there. So I can go up here to look at what that is. I might as well, because the next spot that I want to go is over here to get up to that area. Wow, it's so weird having the map for this area. I'm very happy about it, though. 7:30. Oh, it's just this enormous structure over there. I've probably been over there, actually. If I had to guess. I don't have to guess. Oh. Right then. Let's go down here and not deal with big, large fire McGee over there. I don't feel like I found that building yet. I might be wrong. That's weird. Where have I been in there? Where would that possibly be? It wasn't down here. It wasn't this. Okay, well, I'm satisfied enough with that for the moment. At any rate. I want to switch over to this lightning greatsword. Looks like we got more Messmers, folks. There's a scarab up there somewhere. You, and you. Yeah, there's one right here. Misbegotten. Somber 7. feel like I hear more. More endurance would also be good at some point. Ah, there it is. It's in the tree, or on the side of the structure, I should say. What? Is this a threat? Yes. No. It's no longer a threat. I have de-threat. It. Have ghosts. That guy's pretty tanky. I see you over there. Not believe I dodged that. Those guys' attacks have so much ridiculous wind-up. It is bonkers. Ash of War Scattershot Throw. Oh! Interesting. That's why it was not a unique skill on that one, right? Because that's what this Night Claw had on it, right? Oh, that reminds me. I want to go check out. Yeah. Interesting. Ashes of War. Yes, Piercing Fang. Scattershot Throw. Following Ash of War grants an armament of the keen affinity and the following skill. Usable on throwing blades. Oh, interesting. Scattershot Throw. Employ smithing arts to conjure multiple copies of the armament in both hands and throw them all at once. Follow up with initial input. Throw again. Usable on throwing blades. Okay, cool. I understand now. It's weird that it's on those dagger or on those claws. There is definitely another thing in here. Might be on top. On top or inside, maybe? It started raining, apparently. I do want to go in here. But I'm not going to do this just yet. Because I would like to figure out what's going on with that thing. I think it's on top. Structure somehow? Somewhere? I don't know why I was just seeing a prompt for. Probably Rata Fruit, if I had to guess. Ah, there we are. Nice. I absolutely welcome that as well. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna put a treasure icon on that because I don't really have bosses. And I want to go back to the shaman village. Let's enter that, I guess. Because I want to drop down and see if I can... If I defeated Anna, so I want to see what happens now if I go there. To see if she's an acquirable summon, basically. Something fell off a cliff. Makes sense that they guard this with a couple of Erdtree Knights if this is America's hometown. Or Erdtree Sentinels, I should say. I still feel like I missed something here. Yeah, because I hear that fluttering. Feels ominous in its own sort of way. That mysterious fluttering is what... a large part of what does it. It does feel like there ought to be something else here that I missed. It's a beautiful area. It's that danged fluttering that happens for no discernible reason that really has me on edge. Oh, hello. Golden braid. Interesting. Oh, hello. It's like a buried statue of America? I'm going to look at the golden braid in a moment. It's a talisman. It's a weirdly pleasant-faced statue inside this tree. Oh yeah, I got this one. Perhaps talking back to the birth of the Erdtree. Golden braid. A braid of golden hair cut loose. Queen America's offering to the grandmother. So this is her hair. Boosts holy damage negation by the utmost. What was her prayer? Her wish? Her confession? There's no one left to answer, and America never returned home again. Oh. So instead of getting a hallowed talisman +3, we get the golden braid. That's a lot of additional damage negation. Braid of golden hair cut loose. Queen America's offering to the grandmother. Boost damage negation by the utmost. Absolutely fascinating. The lore community is going absolutely bonkers over that, I can tell you right now. I mean, it doesn't tell us a whole lot. We know that this is America's village. From the incantation that we found in the middle of town. That was practically impossible to miss. Well, I'm glad I found that. That was absolutely worth locating. It will throw me off a bit to have a golden braid instead of a Great Shield-styled talisman. But I don't mind too much. Not when it's for a very lore-rich reason. My negations are friggin' through the roof, though. I can't imagine going through here without using one of those blessings. I know that's a challenge run that somebody is going to be doing at some point in time. There's no way it's not, but that sounds absolutely miserably difficult. Maybe they'll find it a good time. I already see beat Shadow of the Erdtree without using any blessings or whatever. Okay. There we are. It just says Puppet of Anna. I can't do anything with it? Interesting. Okay, well that's going to remain a mystery. I can examine it, but not do anything with it. I'm going to go back here, and then I'm going to go over to the mine. I called it a mine. You will notice something very important. The no fighting icon has vanished. So I can swing my weapon in here where before I could not. I'd like that armor set, but I don't know how to get it.
What have you done? You've wounded Count Emir most irreparably.
I was wondering.
Such that he wishes for your death. I must attend to the Count's concerns.
That's a nice katana. That's a very nice katana. Let me get my...
My dear star, a fine mother, you will be.
My shining star, grant me a mother's strength. Look at my fingers. I will be the true mother, and I will be the only mother.
I found a boss fight. Kinda. How would you like this finger? Okay, this guy is not particularly tanky, but... He is flighty as all get out. Who's Yuri? Oh, yeah, it's the little hand. Maternal staff. Then High Priest's gear. It's now passive again in here. I'm going to sit down and see if that spawns that one lady's stuff. I obviously want to go look at all those things we just got, but... Yes, here she is.
Count Emir, the stars, the sky. I see them not.
Ooh. Let's use an Iris of Grace.
Oh, it blinds, as if our night simply never was.
Oh. Sword Hand of Night Jalan. Okay. I wonder if you have an option of making her a summon there or of getting her equipment or what. I really wish I could test both options, but I'm going to have to wait for another playthrough. I don't mind getting her as a summon. She was friggin' sweet. Okay, she's 86, which is pretty reasonable. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell. Use to summon the spirit of Sword Hand of Night Jolan. Yolan? Yolan, probably. Spirit of a sword hand granted light by the Iris of Grace. Wields a sword of bottomless black that penetrates the enemy's guard. Though it was not by the shining star that she had longed for, thus was her night illuminated. This was an at times blinding light, and threatened to expunge the night entirely. Fascinating. Man, I really want to be able to do both. Okay. I did not get very many runes from that. Because I just got a bajillion new items, I am going to go ahead and turn on the new items tab. Again, I don't like using this normally because it ends up being kind of the first tab and can be kind of obnoxious in that way. Bell bearing of Count Ymir, Mother of Fingers, found upon his perished flesh. Staff of Count Ymir, who made himself a Mother of Fingers, carried for want of tail fingers of his own, enhances finger sorceries. The crystal ball, though representative of a microcosm, would not receive any sign. Yeah, so this boosts finger sorceries. Otherwise, it's just glintstone staff. The hat of Count Ymir, High Priest. The circular design at the top represents the greater will and its lightless abyss, imparting increased intelligence and arcane to the wearer. The Count Ymir instructed Rilana in the sorceress arts. He abandoned his allegiance to the moon, which is merely the closest of the celestial bodies, nothing more. Interesting. And it increases intelligence and arcane. Conceals the abundance of squirming beneath. Gold embroidery decorates the purple cloth with a jeweled ruff that sparkles like a flower wet with dew. Soft and well tailored. Okay. Cool stuff. I'm gonna turn that off now. How much does it increase them by? I'd imagine it's only 1. I'm not gonna wear it, even if it does, but it's pretty cool. Where is this hat? Hang on. I need to actually... Here it is. Okay, so it's +1 to each, which is nice. Well, I kind of want to drop down on that again, just to see if that does anything. Hang on. A little bit of a trek here. I really wanted her gear, too, but I'm okay not getting it and getting her as a summon instead, but I can always try the other option, NG Plus is the main reason. That's definitely the choice that they encourage you to make, in so much as I have found 2 of those Irises of Grace, but only 1 of occultation or whatever. I am Still surprised I have not found anything here in terms of like a boss fight or. Man, this DLC is dropped just so many things on us from a lore standpoint. It's really fascinating. I just really am curious if Anna can become a... I don't know, I keep pronouncing it like that. It just feels like it's supposed to be more of a Eastern European pronunciation, I think is what I'm doing, kind of. Definitely a spot to just walk off. Use Anna, or usher Anna into Swordhand. I don't know what this does. Sure. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. Oh, you can remove her. No. Okay, hang on. Summon spirits of Yolan and Anna. 144 FP. Mine's back on the menu, boys. Spirits of 2 sword hands of night, one of them being possessed by Count Ymir's doll, Anna. Together, Yolan's sword and Anna's claws are as bottomless black and penetrate the enemy's guard. Yolan and Anna were born in a cold, dark jail, where they were raised, deprived of light, to be sword hands of night. Thus were they cultivated to become the most terrifying masters of their blades, though the burden of the deed left their hearts frail, and the text description unable to fit in the space. Cool. Okay, well, I want to level Mind now in order to be able to use them. Let's go back to the forge. I kind of want to explore the area outside of it a little bit more thoroughly before going in there to then wrap that space up. It's almost 8, so I've got about 2 hours left. That was a random side comment in some regards, but just like trying to keep you apprised of the situation. I'm gonna swap to a new weapon, one of the newer weapons. Oh yeah, I want to try adding the thing to this. Varian Sovereignty is really good. Man, I want more regular weapons to put Ashes of War on because there's a lot of really cool Ashes of War. Well, we'll do that at some point. I think I might swap out what I'm doing with these Erdtree daggers. I'm not really using Golden Vow on this one. And there's an item for that effect now, even in addition to that. It's more of a frost weapon than a bleed weapon, isn't it? Without specking. This dagger's solid on this character. This has gotten better over time. These have gotten better over time, too. It would be fun to pull out. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and use this. That's what I was feeling. Man, that is disgustingly strong. This is a much better place to get Sanguine Amaryllis up, I would say. Where are all the freaking recipe books? Am I just, like, unable to see Kindred of Rot or something? The scavenger brood? Oh, we've got Moog Cloud guy. Excuse me, I would like to iframe through that. Well, that friggin' one-shot him, so that works. Ah, the Sacred Scepter, that's what it is. Excuse me. Apologize. I would have looked away except I was in the middle of a fight. So I needed to kind of pay attention. 5 of those. Okay, let's see what this Sacred Scepter requires 22 strength, which I can do. Wow. A lot more bleed than Moog's thing. Great Spear of the Blood Fiend Hexers, one of the most significant implements used in their blood rituals. Sacred spears of blood are the instruments of communion with an outer god. The Mother of Truth desires a wound. Raise the sacred spear and pierce the body of the Mother of Truth, creating an explosion of blood flame in the area surrounding the target. Additional inputs allow for up to 3 follow-up attacks. I'm going to need so many more stones before we're through. Obviously, I'm going to want to use this weapon on this character because why wouldn't I? Wait. I do want to make sure I'm picking up some amaryllis. I wonder if there are more of those greater rune bears, the red bears around or not. What is... Oh, they're fighting. Oh, a cave down here? This must be a chieftain or something. This guy's way bigger than the other ones. Sacred bloody flesh? Yeah, that makes sense. Ow. I think he just got a buff from his own bleeding out. What the heck is that out there? You can't hear it most likely. It's sounds like a delivery vehicle maybe? I missed. Wow. Talk about getting a ton of loot. What the heck? Man, that double Lion Claw is absurd. I don't know why they took a great Ash of War and made it, like, even more absurd, but... Did I explore this little camp? I don't feel like I did. No, there's a chest over here that's still closed. Pearl Shield Talisman. Okay, now I'm very curious as to what that is. The mid hit on that causes that causes an additional stagger is so good. Okay, what's this talisman? Boosts all non-physical damage negation while guarding. Talisman depicting a knight bearing a pearlescent great shield boosts all non-physical damage negation while guarding. The nature and the potential of impurity surpass the understanding of the knights, so they are forced to prepare for all threats, known or unknown. That's really cool, actually. I like that idea. Okay, I feel like I've explored the area out here a lot better. I'm gonna just take a quick scan through for red exclamation marks, because I had a bajillion things drop just back there. Oh yeah. Retains not but the power to resist charms. That might be important. That's probably pretty cool. Yeah, okay, I'm leveling mind. That's become a priority to me now, because I want to be able to use those. That duo summon, which is very cool to get. 9, 7, 4, and 3. Yeah. I have one great glaive. Those were 7 regular ones, though. Can definitely expend a few of those. I think a lot of it was not going to be key items. Yeah, multiple duplicates of those. I already have one that's at pretty high leveled, so that doesn't really matter much to me. I need to put some shield things away. I do have this coil shield. I think I got a bunch of like armor pieces and stuff. I have definitely a lot of duplicates that I could be cleaning up. Yeah, that's neither here nor there. Okay. So I just want to go straight into the... more of those blood fiends out here, but... well, kind of want to go back to the round table hold real quick. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Let's put a few things away. Probably not duplicate armors or anything like that, but... yeah, 36 lets me use those if I want to. Put that away. Extras of those away. I might want to level up the Wakizashi. I have a lot of Lord Storm's straight swords, don't I? I like that weapon pretty well. I might use to upgrade it. And it might not be bad to upgrade the Uchi. I'm not going to worry about it right now, but I do want more stuff to put Ashes of War on, so... it's just something I'm glancing through at the moment to think about that. Like, what might I want to do? Like, maybe I want to upgrade a Pestglaive. Probably not the Tooth Whip. I'm going to put this away and that away. I'm not going to be using those. I could put away some duplicate helmets and stuff. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this inventory management. I'm satisfied. Okay. I want stones for the night claws. So I'm just gonna buy some. Because I'm really curious to try them out.
I see.
These guys are absolutely worth maxing out. They are very good summon. They're very solid warriors.
Oh, Sminger.
Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that is a somber, yeah. I suspect I'll get some more weapons inside the cave, so I'm looking forward to figuring out what I get there. That's enough runes to at least get another somber stone of. I mean, a couple. Prepare for that one Blood Fiend's thing. I do want to equip Big Flower. Okay, I can get a 7 and a 1. That works for me. Okay. This is just a claw, right? Yeah. Yeah, that throws them. That's pretty quick, actually. Okay. Don't know how much I'm going to want to use these down here or not. What's really interesting about these is they're pure dex weapon that also increases... Like, they have a magic component that scales with dex. Is this about hitting their weakness? Yeah. Hit them where they're weakest. Oh, interesting. Skadu Altus? That's interesting to have as a pop-up there. Okay. Well, this isn't a great place to have ended up in. Well, it works plenty well on those guys. Cowabunga! Goodbye, 2 grand. For those who don't understand why I just did that, it's because I couldn't warp back and there was nowhere else to go from there. That's just not a spot that leads anywhere. It was not, as far as I could tell, a secret. In other words. That's okay. It was exploration. I didn't have very many runes on me. I guess I should have drunk my flask beforehand just to save the 2 grand, but they're almost assuredly lost to me somewhere, right? Yeah, they're back there. They're lost, but 2 grand is nothing, so. Interesting that walking through here gives you that prompt. It's definitely a spot where you could easily fall off. I'm surprised there's not a way out of there. There's going to be more stones and stuff in here. There's a ladder there. Who needs ladders, though? You're going down at a safe distance. If I was going up, obviously, I'd want them, but... I'm looking for pickups along here, but obviously I'm not seeing any, so... And that's why I have the sunflower. Man, these guys are so tanky. Okay. Smith script axe. Well, there's another weapon for me to upgrade. I really want to put Frost Stomp on that one. Excuse me. I assume this is a regular upgrade weapon. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Axe engraved with Smith script, a throwing weapon created through the smithing arts. Execute a strong attack or jumping attack, or jumping a strong attack to throw the axe. Yeah, I'm gonna put the Frost Stomp on that because I can't help but make a God of War Dad of Boy tier joke about a Frost Axe. Man, I like this character. This character's sweet. I like how many different sort of weapons I can, or like what upgrade paths I can do because of the stat spread. Obviously, I do like big strength weapons, and this character's not for that. But okay, so there's places to go up here. There's a big deal item over there. I don't think there's anything down. I apologize to everybody's eyeballs that are getting seared by the magma. It's possible there's relevant things down there, but I didn't see anything. Oh, I needed to bank talisman. That's fine. Oh, a great hammer. That's absolutely wild. What are the specs on that? 20 strength. I can use this. Great hammer engraved with Smith script, a throwing weapon created through the smithing arts. Oh man, this is perfect for excuse me, I need to drink some water. A Hexen cosplay character that wants the Hammer of Retribution. I'm actually pretty excited about that. I'm thinking about it. No, I don't quite sound it, but... I don't know which way to go. This is a very intricate one. First one I found was far simpler. Yeah, I'll take a Sombra 8. That's 20 grand. Always think of stones in terms of their monetary value. I could just buy them otherwise, you know? I definitely want to go down there. Not the big guy. Okay, I dropped a Somber 2, that's nice. Ow. That was not a dead one. Okay. Not 100% ideal, but it took care of the problem. There we go. Yep. I'm shoved. Oh, are you kidding? There's another one? Well, that's not ideal. Yep. Yep, chucks rocks. I really wanted those pickups. There are probably more smithing stones. Man, those big guys are a pain in the butt. Okay. Let's get over to there. Goodbye, slime. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. I want to go that other side too, but one thing at a time, you know? I thought I saw an item back here. Well, I can drop down over there, so that's good to note. Oh my goodness. I just got absolutely pummeled by rocks. Oh, okay. I understand now. This is going to take a bit. Area is rough. Yeah, no. Come down here. Might as well pick up this gas stone. I already explored over there. You know what? I think I'm going to go over here first. Oh, for crying out loud. What are you supposed to do about multiple of these guys? You can't fight them head on. Oh my goodness, and they throw rocks. Okay, this gets me to the legendary item, which is an ancient dragon smithing stone. Eat myself off that. Better just run around them. I mean, it's basically Stone of Gronk, right? They're just not worth fighting because they're so... Especially in multiples. Okay. So I feel fairly confident about my exploration of over there. And down the stairs, I think I did pretty thoroughly. A Smith Script Shield? I'd be curious to find out what that is. Thought I saw... Okay, is a gas stone. It's gonna be a Captain America shield, isn't it? Oh my goodness, he's throwing rocks at me. Resmithing 8s is real good loot, though. Okay, so down here is the earliest place I could have dropped off. Get down here. And now that guy's not hitting me anymore. That's just an area so you can jump down further in. Okay, let's keep going because I've got my... I wanted to check out that shield. There's a lot in this cave. But... Oh, are we lifting that thing? Did I just completely bypass that? There's loot over here. Oh my goodness. Did not realize there was a drop there. Ow. Excuse me. Yoink. So close to picking that up, too. Man, I hate these big stone guys. They're such a difficult enemy. Not really a good way of approaching them. I decided to take that guy out because I knew he had a pretty good chance of dropping a smithing stone. So I'm gonna take these guys out too. Ow. The more free smithing stones I get, the better, in my opinion. That was premature. I should have done it after I got up here, but that's okay. I'm gonna get my runes in the other thing. Heh! That fall killed me. That's why I drank the flask. Okay. Let's do a few things. That's definitely really good. I want to try old scatter shot on it. I do like the carrying grandeur. Blind spot's just really nice on those in general, isn't it? I wanted to put this on here because that amused me greatly. I like having flame slash on that. Yeah, there's just not a whole lot of options of things to put on perfume bottles. So you can get waves of darkness. I might do that actually. Waves of darkness is cool. Let's actually change this one. I do like my frost buildup. Um, Interesting. This could have that as well. I like that on what it's on, though. Okay. Enough fiddling with weapons now. I'll actually switch this over to that dagger. Be very curious to see what happens when I finally pull that lever. Oh, there's a gas stone around here. Yeah. Those are nice to be picking up as I'm going. Because they are useful for crafting giant volcano pots, basically, if I remember correctly. Excuse me. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another Smith script dagger somewhere, incidentally, but... Okay. I think I might actually swap this over to just like that or something for the moment, though. I think it's a bit clunky in here. Nah, I'll leave it. Okay. Couple of additional smithing stones and a lever. So does this make that go down or up? Oh. I'm going to be honest, that's not what I was expecting. That is... Huh. I did not have rotate on my, what does this lever do? Bingo board, as it were. But that's what that did. Okay, does this now take me into a good spot to drop onto that? Well, good was debatable, but it certainly took me into a spot to do it. I don't think there's going to be anything down here either. Okay, I came in on the right. Yeah, I came in over there. Okay, here's the final spot. The lever I can pull? Does it just reverse that back? Yes. Talu the Golem Smith and another Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. Very good, very good. 138. Boy, do I need more of those. Summon Spirit of Talu the Golem Smith. Uses Summon Talu the Golem Smith, the spirit of Stalwart Stone Golem who launches his own fists as projectiles. Talu was said to be the runt of the litter and the first to stop moving, but it was he who became the guardian deity of smithery. Interesting. Absolutely interesting. Well, I have now officially gone through here. I am missing so many things that I don't even know that I'm, like, where they are, or that I'm missing them. I'm going back to these freaking church ruins. I feel like... I remember when I came in here, there didn't feel like there was a whole lot, but... Huh. What's the east? Okay, so let me contextualize that. Monk's Missive. A better bearing a terse message and an illustration of a monk, his hands held together. Seek me to the east if you wish to pursue the way of the warrior. When you find me, you will challenge me to a bout. There is no need for words. Because there's this... The east is very broad, right? It's this side of the map. East of where? I don't the problem is I don't remember where I picked that up. That's the problem. Because this is an eastern area. This whole side is east. East of what is very important. Again, I just legitimately don't remember where I picked it up, and I would have to like rewatch everything to figure that out. That's the northern one. Depressing pillar. That's Terminus. I also kind of want to figure out where that view was with the painter was from. Yeah, Freya, I don't have any reason to expect her to not just be there still. Can't summon Torrent here because he's terrified of the area, which, I mean, who can blame him? Hang on, there's something over here. Howl of Shabriri. I mean, it's inconvenient, but it's not devastating or anything. Because what I'm interested in is it seemed like there was a martial arts thing. Yeah, there's some Eye of Yellow down here. And if there is a NPC... What? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. If there's an NPC hiding somewhere that has that item, you beat him in a duel and he drops some sort of like monk fist martial arts hand item, I would like to locate him. I just have no sense of where he might be. This is just a standard fist weapon, yeah. Yeah, like my bloody caseless. The very distinctly twisted tree. I don't sense anything else going on in here with my eyes or ears. Just a random rainstorm. Huh. Let's see if I can't find that painter. I also kind of want to go... This is almost certainly not the right spot. Oh my goodness. I have zero visibility. Okay, let's go slightly further down the mountain. I have a really hard time with down because my brain interprets it as south. There's no reason why it inherently has to be that way. Okay. Huh. The reason why I'm here is because this is red. This is an area where the air is red. So that's that bowl thing. So that's got to be kind of on the side. Is it further this way, though? It's got to be, right? Because I don't have a view of this tree from over there, right? I don't have a view of diddly squat from right here. Again, I apologize for the intermittent coughing. It's an unfortunate side effect of who knows what. The part of what I have to figure out is how much is this a persistent weather effect versus like a temporary one. Okay, those are the right objects. But what I'm seeing, the line is correct. I'm facing the other direction, but I wonder if it's actually over here. And more, yeah, Booney Jail. More on top of this lake area, perchance? I couldn't get up to that lake last I checked. Let's see how much this checks out. Because again, that red sky makes me think, you know, think specifically with that. But yeah, I do kind of want to go to the Halig tree and pick up the bell bearing. That's there. Yeah, because this area is not red. This is the problem. Right. That's not a... But also, that area over there is very low. And furthermore, being high up the peak gives me the opposite of whatever you would call a view, on account of the weather being just abysmal. It can't be here. It has to be further east than here. Yeah, it feels like it has to be on this mountain somewhere. Can I go north from here much? That's a good question. Oh yeah, that's gonna be absolutely freaking pointless. Well, that kind of worked. The thing about this one is it's a quick cast. You can keep mobile, fairly mobile while it's charging up. That kind of does damage to it. I don't need this chonker on right now. I'd rather have this on right now. I can't see diddly squat from here is the problem. Oh, there is an item over here that I missed, though. Wait, this is just the regular pata, not the cipher pata. Excuse me. I just now caught the reference to the cipher pata. Egon's Cookbook 2. Oh, cool. Well, I mean, it was worth coming back here. Wait. Okay, there's apparently one. A record of crafting techniques left by a warrior who challenged the vile dragon Baal, only to be grievously injured and broken by fear. Contains details on how a mere mortal can fell a mighty dragon. Acquire the knowledge to craft the following. Dragon Communion Flesh. What the heck is Dragon Communion Flesh? These are definitely good. These are actually quite craftable, it would seem. Okay. Oh, it's right here. Boosts vigor, stamina, strength, and dexterity at the cost of gradual HP loss. Okay. This is not a trivial thing to make. That's potentially a very good item. They've added a lot of these buff items. I'm really bad about using buffs. I don't necessarily like consumable buff items. They're often very good, don't get me wrong. We see that in Pokemon as well. But I'm just absolutely terrible at actually using them. Yeah. Like, I feel like this picture... It's got to be distant from those things because they're fairly small. It's got to be fairly far to the east. But the problem is that location anyway has too many storm clouds to be able to see diddly squat. Massive arena. But this is inside the caldera. I can't see out to it from here. Which is the generalized problem from out here. There's got to be something that drops those. But as much as it feels like it's on this peak, and as much as I expect it to be on this peak, I do. To say that this peak has 0 views of the area below is accurate. If anything drops the Calar Blooms, I'd expect those to. Yeah, huh. This is a mystery. It feels like it's supposed to be on this mountain, but it also feels like it can't be on this mountain. Yeah, see, one of them just dropped more sharp gravel stone. Got a decent supply of smithing stones, too. I missed this? Okay. I hope it's a somber. It is. Excellent. I'm very happy to get another one of those. The supply feels so limited. Yeah, and here's another rare, so that's more of the gravelstone. So if you need more sharp gravelstone, fight those guys, I guess. That's the moral of this particular story. Well, huh. That's going to be too far that way. Down here isn't red enough? And its view is too garbage. Like, this area is too far, is too, like, elevation low. That's a really confusing painting. And I'm not sure what to do with it. Okay, well, let's just go back to the round table hold. I want to upgrade that axe I just got. That seems worth doing. I've got about another hour or so to go, so I want to get... Make sure I'm getting some... smithing stones. 23, that would be 30. I don't need 30. 17, that is the number that I want. Okay, a bunch of these I'm actually doing extremely well on. Do I want to take a quick trip to the Erdtree? Kind of do. Halig roots, yeah. I'm going to go see about getting the bell bearing for higher level, or for unique summon stuff. No, I have not beaten Millennium. It'll also be interesting to go back to these areas with some of my new toys. I would like... Let's grab this spear. This area is a bit rough. Ow. Are you done, Kindred of Rot? Thank you. Okay. Okay, this area still pretty rough. Ow. Over here? I really don't like fighting multiples of these guys at once. Man, they hit hard. I think it's over here, though, isn't it? Okay. Bug is down. That miss was really unfortunate. There we go. I think it's that down there. There's also just going to be a few more flowers along the way, which I would like to be picking up. Let me go ahead and drink that now. Well, let's get off my back if that guy's not there. Thank you. Oh, boy. Oh, there are just way too many of these things. Yeah, and that's why I don't like fighting multiples of those at once. But I do want to go get that bell bearing. I think I want to change this weapon, though. I don't think this is doing the job that I want it to. Yeah, that's why I did use the physic. Looking forward to upgrading that. Let's just use this. Actually, yeah, let's just use this. Get this now. Oh my goodness, these guys are obnoxious. Okay. Yeah, it's working a lot better. Enjoy gravity! Who spewed at me? Oh, nice backstab. I'm gonna be able to afford a few things after this too, eh? Oh. I'm stuck on a grave. Nope, I'm stuck on a... Yes, I'm stuck on a grave and in a cliff. Hey, we're just farming runes, just trying to get this friggin' bell bearing. I don't know if that's the bell bearing or not. That might be, there's something else there. Good old Pestglaive. That's why I'm wondering if the other ones will drop rotten versions of the Pestglaive. Because I think that would be pretty nice. Okay, that's just not as good for damage. This one is. You do more damage from the front than from the back. Friggin' tree blocking my attack there. Ow. At least they give you a lot of time to heal while they're squiggling away from you. Good news, everyone. That's a one-shot on them. Now all I have to do is land that on all of them. Could have been worse. I'll admit that. Could have been worse. Pass Threads is such an effective spell. I enjoy giving these enemies a taste of their own medicine. Oh, that's the item I needed. I would like to pick up the other things too, don't get me wrong. Okay, that's that guy down. Why are there so many of these guys here? Oh my goodness, I feel like I've killed an entire army of Kindred of Rot. I'm surprised I didn't get a backstab off of that. Excuse me. And a Newman's Rune. That's definitely nice to get. Is there anything else in this friggin' abominable area? I know there's another side to this that has a bunch of knights and stuff, but I'm down to 3 flasks and I have 168k on me. And I found the item that I wanted, which is the important part of all of that. Okay. Now, I can upgrade some of those new special summons that I got, which is very good news. in my opinion. I imagine, yeah, it just has the sorceries that he teaches. That's kind of what I expected. Oh my goodness, I have so many 9s. I'm bottlenecked on like 8s. Uh, 24. I need another 9 of these. 17. 10. 3. 10. 6. And 5. Okay. I also need a bajillion runes to upgrade some of these unique summons, but it's another matter entirely.
I see.
Right. I wanted to get this guy up. I definitely want to upgrade them, and I want to upgrade... yeah, I want to upgrade all of these guys. Oh, I need more Ghost Glove Wart 5. Interesting. Well, I will remember that and come back for it later. I want to upgrade that axe.
Oh, snap.
Oh yeah, and I have that shield that I wanted to look at too. Let's get this axe upgraded first, though. Oh, okay. This has a unique Ash of War, Discus Hurl. It does use smithing stones. Round shield engraved with a smith script, a throwing weapon created through the smithing arts, can be thrown by performing the armament skill. Discus Hurl throws the round shield like a discus. Once thrown, the shield will be instantly restored to the wielder's hand through the smithing arts. Yeah, so it's Captain America's shield, basically. I'll probably want to upgrade this as well. It's good to know it's regular smithing stones. Sounds neat to use. Also, I'll probably put that away. We'll see. I want to upgrade this hammer. I'm on 4s. Also, like 2 of those. That might be overkill. But these heavier weapons cost a lot of runes to upgrade, so... It isn't, in fact, underkill, not overkill. I need probably another 12. Nah, not quite, but pretty close. Okay. Let's go back here. I have a cave I wanted to go check out down here. Lamenter's Jail. Nice. Okay. I don't know how much of this I've done already. It had an icon that said boss fight that I'd left on it. Have that. How much is charging? Oh, well, that's impossible to tell when I'm... That's 220, 232. Increase the damage a bit to charge it. Mashing buttons does let you get out of that before it does any real damage. I expected that one to explode into a dude. I don't trust these guys. Okay, that was overkill. Yeah, I've definitely looted some amount of this. Yep. A lot easier than when I first came in here. Of that, I am positive. My... Erdtree blessing is much, much higher. Locked. Interesting. Oh, this one's weak. Interesting. Okay. There's a spot where you can drop down there from higher up. Maybe up here? Guy about to pop out of that. I'm pretty satisfied with this axe's ability to axe things. It axes questions very well. I like that pun. Let me axe you a question. Go on. That's where it came out. And who you're from. That's weird. Assume you can't jump across. That's my face. And it can one-shot weaker enemies, which is cool. This axe is very neat. I like it. Okay. Now I'm somewhere. That guy was not a clue. Okay, I haven't been in here. There's an item. Oh, a Call of Tibia. I do want to try those out sometime. I need to remember that. I feel like I almost heard some sort of sound somewhere, but I don't know where. Okay, there is a key or key ring or something to this place that I'm going to need to find if I want to complete it. A little bit of a bottomless pit is good to avoid. Okay, there are pots dancing over there. I feel like I remember this area, but who knows? If I'm remembering this area, no, I've just been to similar areas. It is what you might call a theme. I don't trust you guys. Another hefty pot, as one might expect. Oh, I wonder if there's damage attenuation for distance with the thrown version of the axe. Like, if the closer an enemy is, the more damage it deals. But if I'm up here, maybe, maybe not. This axe is really cool. I like this axe a lot. Yeah. Okay, there's a range where when you get beyond it, it'll still hit, but its damage is greatly decreased. Lower level key. Okay. That's concerning. A lower level key implies an upper level key. Excuse me. Okay, and that allows me to get back up there. I'm going to quickly scour this area. Yeah, I can see there's an item over there. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. I mean, he slapped me a little bit. Anybody doing math, I need to end under 40 minutes, so I probably will wrap up once I finish this cave fail thing. There we go. That felt good. Prudent. Is it over here? Yes. Okay. Lamenting Visage. That's a shield. Interesting. What? It's a torch. Oh. Blindfold of Happiness. A stone lantern carved to resemble a lamenting human head. The eyes vacantly beaming out light. Can be raised up when equipped, and the left hand illuminating more of the surrounding area. The unusual expression somehow imparts a sense of contentment. Languid ease of one who needs not sight. Blindfold of Happiness. Swing the head while covering the eyes, unleashing a wail of lamentation while temporarily making the user of the skill harder to see. To those who seek happiness, blindness is bliss. Interesting. Oh, and then this is over here. Okay. So that led to some items. Keep going up. No, you. Cool, that no longer, like, insta-kills me. I much prefer that doing, like, 50% of my HP rather than, like, 90% of my HP. Yeah, the, Erdtree stuff is definitely... Scado tree blessings have definitely increased my ability. Maybe the upper level I already have, and it was for up there. Okay. Here's this boss fight area. Excellent spot to heal up. If I felt like just sitting here... okay, I can probably summon my boys. The Lamenter. The Lamenter is tanky, but has poor not getting knocked down. Okay, that's the torch. Oh, that could be an issue. Okay, most of these are illusions. That's the real one. Hang on. Give him something to scream about. Oh, that's a debuff on me that is making it so I can't see the... Excuse me. Not you. There we go. The Lamenter's Mask. Interesting. A reusable item, I assume. How is this sectionally organized? Here it is. Transforms wearer into a Lamenter and causes head to swell in size. Strength scaling. A stone mask twisted into an expression of rapturous grief. Used while disrobed to transform into a Lamenter. The change cannot be undone except by death. Using this mask, while already transformed, causes the head to swell in size. The transformation tallies with the state of a denizen of paradise. But the people of the tower denied and hid it from the world. In their foolishness, they viewed true bliss with deep fear. Huh. I am definitely curious about these items. Definitely curious about them. Yeah, big old magic hammer. It's a old hammer. Ha! That's nice. I think with this one, is it just... execute a strong attack or a dashing strong attack? Neat. This is a cool weapon also. I'm gonna enjoy it. Okay, I had something else. The shield I wanted to upgrade. Yeah, that. I may upgrade this. I'm not sure. Scales with tons of different things. None of them well, but that's okay. Okay, so this has been officially conquered. Man, I really want to know where that clue about the guy to the east was from. I would like to find that monk. I'm going to make a mark there. I actually have, I don't know, a little bit more time. Maybe another like 15 minutes. I might go that way, but what do I need for a level? 60 grand? How reasonable is that for me to actually get right now? Oh, I can use a few of these. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, that was overkill by about 1, but that's okay. I want more mind at this point. I've gotten some new summons that I want to try out. I want to go check over there. Because that is a fairly eastern point. That also feels somewhat disconnected from the rest of the area. This looks safe. A lot of finger creepers around. There's also just an absolute astronomical amount of fog at the moment. Yeah, not the friggin' grab. I think I have some neutralizing boluses. Okay, that area looks special. I do want to go over there. I don't want to have to deal with those guys, though. And the fog is back. A wolf wind. Okay, I'm gonna poke around here a little bit. It's a good idea to check walls, because you never know where there might be a cave hidden. Okay, didn't see any. Weird. Here's the worms. There's a lot of little wormy boys over here right now. That leads back over to there. Feels like a special area, but feels like there ought to be something here, but not sure what. I don't want to attack wormy boys because they're cool. If they're not aggressive, I don't see a reason to, so. Felt like a special area. Doesn't feel like it's proven to be one, though. Aggroed on stuff. Wonder if there's anything. This is a summon area. That was wonky. Of course, I'm only over this far because I'm trying to avoid enemies, so it makes sense that things would get a little wonky. Huh. It looks like you may not be able to get up there. They just had to put some geometry there. That would make sense. They have to put something on the map, right? I'm gonna go. Kind of around the back edge of things here. Or maybe not. I do want pearlescent scales. I like that they put the recovery items so very near the top of that, so it's easy to get to them. I want to see what's behind there, because that feels somewhat suspicious now. I also need more scorpion parts. I think there's some areas in the ruins that I didn't go to as much either, but I kind of feel like... Okay, you can't actually get behind that thing. Just looks like you can. Pick up some more nail stone. Haven't been able to de-aggro. So you can't really get behind there either, it looks like. Okay. I know there's a lot more to get to. It definitely feels like there was stuff back in here that I definitely didn't get to. I'm going to see if the Needle Knight says anything more, but I think I'm going to... At this point, I feel like the main things I have left to me are ascending the tower, trying to scour the lands even more thoroughly than I have.
Ah, there you are. I'm afraid Sir Ansbach will have to be next. He insists that he's nothing but a worn-down, over-the-hill soldier. But in his day, he was the feared commander of the pure-blood knights, who cleaved open Mikkel the Kime with his blood blade.
Oh.
He claims he hasn't the spirit to take up his sword again, but I doubt it'll be very long before he recalls, as I have, the cascading sheets of blood. I'm afraid he cannot be left to fester. I've come to a realization. There's ample evidence. Without kindly Mikkela's influence, I'm quite mistrustful of others. I've come to there's ample. I'm quite
Yeah, I have noticed that. So, I know there's more things to find. Like, a lot more things to find. But I've kind of hit a point in many regards where I feel like the major things, rather than like just items, but like the major things left to find. I think there might be some more stuff here in the Rao ruins area. I I don't know. I want there to be another mausoleum. I don't know that there is. I would like to figure out where this monk is, but I legitimately do not remember where I got that hint, so it makes it hard to know. Maybe there's something up there besides Death Sheep. It's worth looking into. There's definitely some more loot in this Fisher area. I kind of want to fight that boss again because I've gotten a lot stronger since my previous attempts. And I also have the tower to climb. So those kind of feel like the major things left besides trying to like scour for something somewhere, right? Is there still a boss fight there, or did I just forget to remove the marker and it was like a death dragon or something? Oh, I remember. Yeah, there is. There's a bird. There's a deathrite bird over there. Okay, so what we'll do next time is I think we'll fight that deathrite bird. But I'm going to go ahead and call things here for this particular session. So I thank you all very much for watching. I've been really enjoying the DLC a lot, but I do feel like I've done a good search over most of it, and it's just a lot of like little niggling corners that are going to be hard to find, and I'm just going to discover that they exist because somebody else stumbles across them in some playthrough that I watch. Or I find them on another playthrough when I'm like investigating areas more thoroughly than I have in this one and things like that. So that's where I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here, though, for this session. And there will obviously be more, so look forward to them. And thank you all very much for watching. And until next time, everyone, take care and goodbye.